The question came suddenly. The teacher looked around the room and asked, "Can anyone explain why this happens?" Milo felt eyes turn toward him. He usually tried to have an answer, any answer, but this time, he didn't. His mind searched quickly. Nothing felt right. That old pressure returned. "Say something." "Don't look unsure." Milo opened his mouth, then paused. "I don't know yet," he said quietly, "but I want to understand." The room didn't laugh. No one pointed. The teacher smiled. "Thank you for being honest," she said. "That's how learning begins." Another student raised their hand. They shared an idea. Milo listened closely. He asked a question. Something clicked. Later, the teacher stopped Milo after class. "Confidence isn't pretending to know everything," she said. "It's being brave enough to admit when you're still learning." That afternoon, Milo felt proud. Not because he had the right answer, but because he trusted himself enough to be honest. That day, Milo learned something important. Saying, "I don't know," doesn't make you weak. It makes room for growth. Real confidence is being open, not perfect. And from that moment on, Milo knew. Learning felt safer when he didn't have to pretend. Milo had something to say. He knew the answer. He had thought about it carefully. He raised his hand. The teacher called on someone else. Milo kept his hand up. Then someone else spoke. Then someone else again. Slowly, Milo's arm grew tired. That familiar thought crept in. Maybe my idea isn't important. Maybe I should put my hand down. Milo felt himself getting smaller inside. Then he remembered something important he had learned. Waiting doesn't mean disappearing. He lowered his hand, but not his confidence. He sat up straight. He listened. He stayed ready. Finally, the teacher looked his way. "Milo, what do you think?" Milo spoke clearly, not rushed, not angry. "I think both ideas work," he said. "But maybe we could try them together." The teacher nodded. "That's a thoughtful answer," she said. After class, Milo realized something new. Waiting your turn doesn't make you invisible. You don't have to push or interrupt to matter. Confidence means trusting your moment will come. And from that day on, Milo learned how to wait without shrinking himself. Milo noticed it during recess. A group of kids were laughing together near the swings. Plans were being made. Names were being called. Not his. Milo stood a little to the side, pretending to tie his shoe. That familiar ache settled in his chest. Why didn't they ask me? Did I do something wrong? For a moment, Milo felt invisible. He remembered something important he had learned before. Being left out hurts, but it doesn't define you. Milo walked to a quiet spot under the tree. He sat down and took a slow breath. He reminded himself, I still matter, even when I'm not included. Soon another student wandered over. Can I sit here? They asked softly. Milo nodded. They didn't talk much. They drew shapes in the dirt. They shared a quiet smile. It wasn't loud fun, but it felt safe. Later that day, Milo told his parent how he felt. It hurt, he said, but I didn't disappear. His parent hugged him tightly. That's confidence, they said. Knowing your worth, even when others don't notice. That night, Milo understood something important. Being left out doesn't mean you're unlovable. You don't need everyone to choose you to be enough. Confidence means staying kind to yourself when it hurts. And from that day on, Milo learned he could feel lonely and still feel strong.